there, thanks for stopping by. My name is Joel Lewicki, and I am a searcher for the Forrest Fenn hidden treasure, somewhere in the mountains north of Santa Fe. I've got some ideas of where it is. I'd like to share some of those ideas with you and why I think that they are possible solutions to his treasure poem. What treasure poem, you ask? Well, in his book, The Thrill of the Chase, which is a memoir about his life, Forrest Fenn wrote a poem that contains, he said, 9 clues that, if followed precisely, will lead to the end of his rainbow and to the treasure. The poem is, "As I have gone alone in there, and with my treasures bold, I can keep my secret where, and hint of riches, new and old. Begin it where warm waters halt, and take it in the canyon down. Not far, but too far to walk, put in below the home of Brown. From there, it's no place for the meek. The end is ever drawing nigh. There'll be no paddle up your creek, just heavy loads and water high. If you've been wise and found the blaze, look quickly down your quest to cease. But tarry scant with marvel gaze, just take the chest and go in peace. So why is it that I must go and leave my trove for all to seek? The answer is I already know, I've done it tired, and now I'm weak. So hear me all and listen good. Your effort will be worth the cold. If you are brave and in the wood, I give you title to the gold." Well, what even are the 9 clues, and what do any of them mean? That's hopefully what I'm going to explore and explain in some of these videos, so stick around and enjoy yourself. Look forward to your comments. If they're mean ones, I'm just going to look away or delete them, so don't even bother. But the nice ones, go ahead and put those down. Can't wait to see them. Again, glad you're here, and I look forward to your feedback. I live here, which is basically the north woods of Minnesota, practically Canada. But you can see there's a pretty big swath of the whole country that's in between where I am, this whole flat Midwest area. That it lies between me and where the treasure chest probably is. So if you believe Forrest Fenn and that he actually hid a treasure, then you have probably heard something about it. You've probably read an article or maybe watched some other videos, or maybe you've been out looking yourself. Let's be honest, if you're watching this video, chances are you've probably heard about this before. But what we all know is that he hid it somewhere at least 8.25 miles north of Santa Fe, New Mexico, which is right here. This is, I don't even know how far away this is from me, probably like 30 or 40,000 miles. I don't know, I'm really bad with geography. So he hid it somewhere over, at least that distance north of Santa Fe. We know it's not actually in Santa Fe. It's someplace north of there. So, you may be thinking, well, I'll just go 8.25 miles north of Santa Fe into these mountains and go find that treasure chest, right? Can't be that hard. Well, the problem is that the treasure chest is a tiny little box. It's like 10 inches by 10 inches by 5 inches, and it could be anywhere. It's just ridiculous to think you're going to go out in the mountains and try to find this thing. That's why you've got to follow the poem and those clues in the poem. And I don't think that he's even put it anywhere near Santa Fe. I think he's put it somewhere else, a place that he went as a child, somewhere near this place, because he was very fond of it. And between the ages of, I think, 7 and 20, he was up in this area with his family every summer. His father was in the school business, so he had the summers off, and they started going to Fishing Bridge on Yellowstone Lake and then later West Yellowstone. The area, of course, I'm talking about is Yellowstone National Park. I don't think necessarily that he put it somewhere inside the park for various reasons. Maybe he did. I don't know. But I do think that it's somewhere near here, and I do think that it does factor in or play into where he hid it. And Yellowstone's awesome. It's got all sorts. It's got everything, right? It's got an active volcano. It's got grizzly bears. It's got complicated legal procedures for recovering abandoned or hidden property. Everything a person would look for in hiding a treasure chest, right? But over on the west side, near the west entrance, is the town of West Yellowstone, where he went with his family. They later ran a cabin camp called Fenn Haven, and then they put up the Dude Hotel, and it's still there. You can go see it even now. It's got Hebgen Lake, which is awesome and super hard to pronounce. I think that's the correct pronunciation, Hebgen. Whatever, the name's probably made up, just like the lake is made up itself, because they dammed the Madison River and just made it sometime in, I think, in the 19 teens. So you can go check that out. There's all sorts of cool stuff. But the Madison River, Yellowstone National Park, and some of these things around here, I think factor in. And in these videos, I'm going to explain some of why I think that is. So stick around. I hope you enjoy them. I'll try to make them fun. I'll try to keep them short. And look forward to your comments. Thanks for checking it out.